to the channel. I'm Ricky Myers, and this is the golden age of hard rock, where I'm bringing savage hard rock goodness to your dirty little ear holes. Enough of that. What am I here to talk about today? Well, first of all, cheers from the big house. That is hot, 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 mama. You sure look that way to me. Very hot. I'm gonna burn my. All right. It's not gonna burn too much, but so speaking of burning, what am I here to talk about today? The anniversary of, I actually don't have it, but the 45 single for the song Cities on Flames with Rock and Roll. That song was released on April 21st, 1972. It would be the first single ever for Blue Oyster Cult. Of course, it was taken from the debut album, self-titled debut album. And it's probably, for a long time, it's been my favorite Blue Oyster Cult song. So I thought I would get on here and reminisce a little bit about Blue Oyster Cult and Cities on Flames with Rock and Roll. So this song, made a couple of notes here. It did not chart, right? But yet it has become a live staple, and I'm not the only one who will say, this is my favorite Blue Oyster Cult song. But, you know, they put it out on a single, and it went nowhere. It went right in the toilet. But hey, I still love the song. The song was written by Buck. Let me check it out here on my CD. The song was written by Buck Dharma, Albert Bouchard, and Sandy Pearlman. Sandy Pearlman, not a member of the band, but you may know the name. He was a longtime manager of the band. In fact, if I remember correctly from reading couple Black Sabbath biographies, Sandy Pearlman was briefly the manager of Black Sabbath, and that's how the whole Black and Blue tour came about being. I'm so jealous of you guys who saw the Black and Blue tour, because it was typically Black Sabbath, Blue Oyster Cult. They would alternate headlining each another night, or whichever. If one band was bigger in a certain market, they would headline in that market. Other than that, they would just alternate. But you had those two bands, and then also some shows got the New York City band Riot, not Quiet Riot, but Riot, and some markets got a band called Shakin' Street. But anyway, I saw Black Sabbath on that tour, but after they had parted ways with Blue Oyster Cult later in the fall, I saw Black Sabbath, and then I saw Blue Oyster Cult the following year in 1981. See how hot this is? Much better. And it is just coffee, guys, today. Coffee from the big house. A little too early for a beer today. But anyway, so yeah, that's who wrote the song anyway. So who sung the song, though? Drummer Albert Bouchard is the singer of this song. I just love the guitars on this one too, and I'm glad that Buck wasn't singing on this one, so he had more attention to put into that guitar riff on this song. What else do I have here? I think we all know the lyrics describe the destruction of nuclear war, and they use rock and roll metaphors to get that point across. What else can I say about this other than, freaking great single. I don't know why it did not chart. Just wasn't in America's appetite in 1972 to get into that song, I suppose. So I was talking about how I saw Blue Oyster Cult the following year after the Black and Blue tour was over, and I still have my original tour program. Thought I'd go through there and show you some photos from it. That's what's on the front there, a red shot, and then on the back is also a red shot. And what else we got here? It starts out, going to be a little challenging, but I'm up to the task. Starts out with a black and white shot there, a Buck, and some fireworks going off. And then on the other side, you got the band playing. I better stand up. You got the band playing at some outdoor venue. Maybe somebody knows what this was. So this was a tour program for the 1981 tour, Fire of an Unknown Origin. You got a shot of Eric. You got a shot of Buck. Maybe somebody will know where that outdoor shot was taken from. You got Albert's brother Joe on bass. And rest in peace, you got Alan Lanier, who played keyboards and guitar. A band with 3 guitar players, right? And of course, you got Al on the drums. Then a lot of text that I'm not going to read for you guys. Basically a history of the band. And then this beautiful centerfold of wherever, I'm gonna have to even back up, wherever this show was here. If I had to guess, I don't know if that gives it away, but if I had to guess, I would say it was somewhere outdoors, California probably in 1980, maybe 79, 80. Got a couple more photos of the band in action. Nice bigger shot, then some smaller shots. Aren't these old programs cool? Good shots there. It looks like they reused that same pic of Alan that they used. I'm just have to double check, is that, because that would be a little bit of a cost savings measure, I would suppose. Is that the exact? No, it's not the same pic. No, he's on keyboards in the second one. And then we got this one, probably from that same outdoor show right there with Alan at the keyboards. And Bouchard and Eric. And then just all the albums that were out at the time. And credits for the tour. And it does not say here where that photo was taken. So that's the question for anyone who wants to be an internet sleuth, a detective first grade, is where was the pic taken from that outdoor show? Anyway, that's about all I've got on Blue Oyster Cult and Cities on Flames with Rock and Roll. But what I would say is go out there and give it a spin on its anniversary, because it rocks. It annihilates. It melts your face. Until next time, guys, keep rocking.